Where were you when they banned cigarettes? Where were you when drugs are illegal? I mean, people are still being arrested for fucking weed, and you're sitting here protesting this abortion thing. Where were you when we were told we can't do cocaine? They seem to forget that yeah, they've been making laws against what we could do with our bodies since the beginning of goddamn time.
DBG, son, till I DIE.
I posted these in the past. A few weeks ago, Sarah K. Silverman, I'm not going to tell you what that K stands for. Sarah K. Silverman was posting a lot of titty pics. Oh, yeah, she did this whole free the nipple thing. So, weeks ago on Instagram, Sarah Silverman, and the picture was like right here. Look how crazy she is, though. She is so desperate and alone. Look at this picture she posts. Hashtag Met Gala, she says, and it's a picture of her slimy gray face laying in bed using a camera that even Kate Q Funny would be ashamed to photograph herself with. And it is a selfie of her disgusting Judaism face. And she's laying in bed, and it's a cry for help. This is an adult woman, 48, 49 years old, so alone, so single, that 3 weeks ago, in the middle of the night, she decides, I must post a photo of my face, laying down, no context, no nothing. And for what? So that everyone could say how beautiful she is. And if you look through the comments, you're so beautiful, I can't even stand it. Look at this. The most underrated natural beauty on earth. Oh, Sarah, kiss, kiss. And, you know, we find this everywhere. I've been saying this for years. We need to make a documentary called Fans or Commenters. And it's a documentary showing the new style of fandom that has arose in the last 5 years that we never, ever predicted. You know, we knew that Michael Jackson had this level of stardom. We knew that there were some big stars that had some crazy fans.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, but did we ever think that an ugly picture of Sarah Silverman would be met with, oh my God, you're so beautiful, how do you even do it? And we see this on every woman's Instagram. From the ugliest woman to the hottest woman is comment after comment. It's like they've hired their own Russian bot farm to compliment themselves. You can't imagine these people existing, and it's mostly women going, I just fucking can't. I don't get it. It needs to be at least talked about. No one's talking about this in the mainstream. These crazy commenters. And you click on them, they appear to be real people. Naturalized citizens, folks. So she posts this, and it's diabolical. And the reason I talk about the commenters is because we've watched our celebrities fall into this pattern where anytime they're lonely or depressed, they post a stupid picture of their face, and then they allow the world's scum to feed them these fake compliments. Here's the second comment is, date me, okay? Thanks. I mean, why? Are you that desperate? You've really scoured the entire internet for women, and Sarah K. Silverman is the last one left? This is the one that does it for you? You are a beautiful human being, Sarah. Please, for the love of God, find a boyfriend and grow up. Wait, that's me. Right, that's me. 5 likes. 2 replies. Okay. Too late, she found one. Me, LOL, says a guy. And then this other guy says, grow up and follow my meme page. Okay, that's fine. I will. But they get into this habit of posting stuff for attention. It's clearly what this is. Okay, these are very, very bad pictures covered in grease, meaning that these women have no idea that there's something called a cloth that you're supposed to wipe your camera lens with. For some reason, they think that they use this as, they think their camera lens is their fingerprint scanner for their phone, and they just keep touching it like this, and then they take a picture, and that's why it's so dreamlike. So she does this, and right around here it was deleted. She posted a picture of her. Maybe you can find this online, the original post.
Oh,
you have
it. I screenshotted it, I think.
It was a picture of her bare breasts.
Oh, yep, I got it.
topless. Yeah, send it over. Her bare breast topless while looking in the medicine cabinet. Nothing artistic about it. Simply gross. Simply Sarah.
It's coming.
It's coming. Wait till you see this picture. Just a disgusting picture of her bare tits. Here it is. Coming up for you guys momentarily. There it is. Here she is, and it's a picture of her. She's got a mirrored medicine cabinet with shelves, glass shelves, and you can see in the mirror, there's her head, and then there's her two big flunkers, okay? Her two big Wolfie's hot dogs. Bright pink. The nipple almost blends into the breast. It's so extended and large and pink, and she just looks like a pig, hanging down whoppers. So you're not allowed to post pictures of breasts on Instagram. Everybody knows the rules, okay? No nipples. It gets deleted. She knows very well you can't post topless pics. At the very least, they're going to be deleted. Now, Instagram is so nice. They ban no one. They never ban a soul. They delete your picture if it's nudity, okay? They've always done this. They delete it if it's nudity. Everybody knows the rules. Sarah knows the rules. She freaks the fuck out. It's been deleted. And she posts this, and it's a screenshot of, we've removed your post because it doesn't follow our community guidelines. She says this, men's breasts are not obscene, but women's breasts are obscene, unless they're oiled up and smashed down by sexy suspenders covering the obscene nipples. Sorry, Instagram, you're teaching our girls well. Thanks for the guidance. Lesson learned. Girls, be ashamed. Be very ashamed. No. For a million reasons. I mean, I don't think that anybody in our chat is dumb enough for me to even have to explain why the post was removed and how it has nothing to do with the man trying to shame women and make them feel embarrassed of their bodies. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with you allowed the nipple to be on there. Now it's a porn site. Now Instagram is a full-on nudity site. Okay? They don't want it. They don't want that. They don't want it to be some trash bin. Okay? They want it to be a fucking thing. You know, like a nice place. It's the same reason as Sarah Silverman, you can't go topless to the grocery store. It's not the appropriate place. Okay? They don't seem to understand this. They want to blame it on its men trying to make girls be ashamed. Now, every one of our fans buys this. I went into the comments, of course, said a bunch of gnarly stuff. And this was 3 weeks ago. And I got slammed, man. About 8 million people responded to me. So many that it was going on for like a week straight. I just decided to delete my comments just so that I'd stop blowing up my phone. I mean, I made my point. I was your breasts are I said stuff like this. Your breasts are violently disgusting. You're a pig. You're atrocious. You are obscene. You should be taken off. She went on a crazy streak posting pictures of men with their shirts off. Not obscene versus obscene. Got it. You know, and many people on here wrote, no, that's obscene too. We're not into a big fat man's naked tits either. Okay? But don't take it up with Instagram. I mean, that's not Instagram's law. Take it up with the world. I mean, this has been around forever. This is no surprise. So now she's pretending like she's some freedom fighter. Look at all these posts she's posting. Every day for a week straight, she's throwing a tantrum on Instagram, posting pictures of male breasts and getting Instagram, pretending she's owning Instagram by them not deleting the male breast, but deleting the women's
male
breast.
breast should also be banned.
Yeah.
How
And
about that?
I've said that my whole life, you know, starting with Lollapalooza 1, where this dude with no shirt on, covered in chestney. That's acne of the chest, folks. Rain on chestney. I've never been more disgusted in my life than at Lollapalooza 1. I'll never forget this. I'm standing in the packed, fucking milky hot crowd, August, summer, Chicago, summer, August. Lollapalooza, 500,000 people. I'm pressed against people. I turn around. There's a dude, no shirt on, just a backpack. His chest covered in pussy zits. and he's bumping into me. Then, as I'm at my most disgusted, it lightly starts to drizzle, and his chest starts glistening from the drizzling rain, and it's got all these pussy zits. And I went, "Rain on Chesney." And we started calling him Kevin Chesney, okay, because he had chest knee. Get it? Chest knee. It's like acne, but on your chest. And I said, why? And I've been against males with their shirts off in public spaces forever. We went to that rave. I'm getting bumped into by naked men.
Jostling.
I will never go to an event. Put on your fucking shirts everywhere in public. It has nothing to do with trying to shame you. We don't want your sweaty, stinky, gross, acne body around. It's gross. Here's another picture she puts up of a kid, a pregnant woman, completely naked, big flappy tits out, and the kid is pushing its face up to the woman's pussy. And she goes, "Obscene." Yes, it is obscene. This is child pornography. That's what I wrote on here. I was getting slammed. Okay. So the moral of the story is Sarah Silverman is a wacko. Like, way worse than we thought. It has nothing to do with her being a liberal. It has everything to do with her being cuckoo. Fucking crazy. I've been going at her. Every time I see something, I just throw in a one-liner in there. No big deal. And her fans always bite. And last night was no different. We cut to Sarah Silverman posting this. Look at this one. We cut to her posting this meme, and as you know, every female celebrity thinks they have the abortion debate all cleaned up and packaged up and easy breezy, simple, ready to go. As if they haven't been on this earth for 48 years, Sarah Silverman. As if they haven't seen the abortion debate over and over again run its course into the ground with no reasonable answer to be found. They seem to completely forget that there is no answer. There are only two types of people who disagree with each other. Stay out of the fucking debate. But people like Sarah Silverman every 6 years completely forget that we've already gone through this. And they're all, of course, my body, my rules. No man could tell me what to do with my body. Now, without giving away my thoughts on it, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know where these kooky women, and you see this every day, I don't know where they came up with this idea that it's their body, they could do whatever they want, there shouldn't be laws about your body. Where were you when they banned cigarettes? Where were you when drugs are illegal? I mean, people are still being arrested for fucking weed, and you're sitting here protesting this abortion thing. Where were you when we were told we can't do cocaine? They seem to forget that yeah, they've been making laws against what we could do with our bodies since the beginning of goddamn time. This isn't a shocker. Yeah, you should have been against all those. And if you would have stood your ground against every law that had to do with a body, this wouldn't be so easy to pull off. But you didn't. You sat there and you didn't give a fuck. And now all of a sudden, when you want to be some sloppy whore, you're all worried about it, and they're really going overboard with it and completely missing the point. You know, the argument that I hate too, and I am not pro, or I am reasonable enough, smart enough, aware enough to understand that in 2019, our human beings are not capable of figuring this one out yet. And you want to know why? Because we don't know what happens when you die. We don't know about any of this yet. There is still too much unknown. So what you should say is, abortion. I don't know. I can't tell you what's right or wrong because I don't know the actual rules. And I can't pretend like I know them. And I'm not going to dig my heels into the sand like a jackass and pretend that I know everything that's going on and can make a statement. So I am completely staying out of it and just keeping my dick out of those from now on. Okay? That's it. That's a smart man's move when you see something as complicated as this. It's not ideal. No, nothing is. A smart man lays low. He better lay low. You lay low and you see what happens, and then you jump in when you can. But don't just jump in because you're an emotional wreck. Think about how many hours you've lost debating this abortion thing. You just can't debate it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. These people, it's 50-50. All right? You're not going to convince nobody. Just stop. And it drives me nuts when you see I just hate the argument. I'll tell you this one. I haven't given you much insight on this because it makes me so mad. But I hate the argument of how could men, they show like 25 men who signed the bill, and they're like, how could men make laws about women's bodies? What? This is your angle? I mean, are you crazy? Who should be? We have to
They're
have an.
also making laws about men's bodies
Yeah,
that the men don't agree with.
What are you thinking? Yeah, they're making laws about all of our bodies. That's what you agreed to.
Everyone in government makes laws.
When your mom had a kid, she signed a contract saying, I agree with everything the United States does. I'm bringing a kid into this world. Blame her. If you don't like all this shit, don't bring a kid into the world. Don't bring a child into the world of unfairness. But you know these are the rules. It's like Sarah Silverman complaining that Instagram banned her nipple pic, knowing that that was the rule before posting. You know it's the rule. So why are you playing dumb? You know? And again, where were you people when the men made the laws about not doing cocaine or not being able to smoke in your own establishment or having to wear a seatbelt where you drive? These are all rules and laws about your body. Did we all forget? And I got to watch some fashion model from Australia, you know, mic drop and get applauded by these dumb bitches as if they've schooled the world. You haven't thought about it for a millisecond, idiot. So the whole thing bothers me. Everyone on every side of it bothers me tremendously because I'm just watching people act off their first stupid impulse thought. They haven't given it 1 second of thought. Not one man has sat back and going, wow, this is a delicate situation. Might not be really the right time to just blurt out an answer.
I'd go as far as to say is if the news this morning was like, oh, the abortion thing, it's all legal. It was all a false alarm. You guys are all fine. You're allowed abortions. I bet they'd be a little disappointed because they wouldn't be able to get all of the attention for doing the right thing all day. Exactly.
Yeah, they love
like this is like an event for everybody.
Yeah. And again, it's like the people saying, oh, you know, we're going to put on a sexual... We can't change Alabama's laws, bro. We can't. Me, you, none of us can. All right? We can't even put pressure on them. What am I going to do? Write to Alabama? They know. They fucking know. They don't care. They hate you. All right? They don't care. All right, so...
And they're not doing anything either. Like, it's one thing if this is something that you really care about and you want to get into it, but just complaining about it all day on Instagram is nothing. And it's only for them getting likes.
So Sarah K. Silverman takes to Instagram weeks after the abortion... I mean, this abortion thing should be old news by now. You know, as far as news cycles go, this is hack to still be talking about abortion right now.
Yeah.
She posts this.
I hate it.
In Iran, if a 12-year-old girl is raped and impregnated by her father, she must carry the baby to term or be thrown in prison for life. Wait, sorry, no, that's Alabama. So I see this and sickened by the memento behind sickened by the motivation behind it. I say this, and I just realistically look at this and I go, whoa, that's kind of anti-Iran. Which is another liberal stance that you shouldn't be. Like, you shouldn't be, like, anti-Muslim, right? And I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. And I write this just as a joke. I'm flying by this post, and as a joke, I write, this is anti-Muslim and a hatred post. That's what I write. This is anti-Muslim and a hatred post. Because what you're saying is... you know, Iran would do something this gross.
Therefore, Iran is shit.
Therefore, Iran is shit. So, and you would think a person like Sarah Silverman shouldn't be slamming any group of people, right? She's one of these freedom fighter leftist women, right? So I write this, and then I go to, and then I put my phone away and I watch
The Bachelor.
The Bachelor.
It was amazing.
Like 3 hours later, I go to the Bring Back group and I see somebody has reported on this. My post... Right now, as it lives, 494 likes. 494 likes and 554 replies. So my joke troll comment just to piss off Sarah Silverman, because I like to just throw a wrench into anything these women are doing anytime I can. You know, I'm on Instagram. I'll just say something so when they look at their phone, they go, ah. You know, I'm not going to let them get away with it because if I didn't write that, it would be all Sarah Silverman is the greatest living human being in the world. She's so pretty. She's amazing. but I throw one in there just to make it so it's like, no, it's not a free-for-all. You don't just get to have a celebration of you every day, you know, because nobody says things like this to these people, by the way. So I said, this is anti-Muslim and a hatred post. 494 people actually agreed with me. And they started giving Sarah Silverman mad shit for this. And they wouldn't have thought that otherwise. I put that seed into their heads. It was as simple as a little one-off comment. And then, of course, half the people are telling me how stupid I am, how I need to learn that Iran isn't even Muslims.
Dude,
Muslim
I
is
am so embarrassed for you right now.
Yeah, people were saying that. I'm so embarrassed for you. You know, finally this morning, I had to reply to these people. Guys, you've been trolled, okay? You know, like you made giant spazzes of yourselves. Congratulations. They don't even see that. They just keep commenting about how dumb and stupid I am. It's a fake comment, bro. It's a goof. They wrote paragraph. I mean, look at these things that these people wrote. Just stark raving mad. I even got a reply from Sarah K. Silverman herself. Yes, Sarah Silverman replied to my comment. She was so shook by this, and this really rocked her world. Look at this. These people are too easy. So here we go. Here's my comment. This is anti-Muslim and a hatred post. Now, I replied to one other guy who said, it's obviously a parody. And I said, a parody? We don't parody Muslims and make them out to be a joke. It's 2019, not 1807. Another clue that I'm completely being nonsensical, right? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just messing with these people. And that was the only comment I did. Sarah Silverman responds, Red Bar Radio, I believe this plays on Islamophobia. I suppose its subjectivity is what makes it art. But women's waning what is this word? Autonomy. Autonomy.
Autonomy.
Autonomy.
I think it's autonomy.
Autonomy. What does autonomy mean? But women's waning autonomy over our bodies and rampant Islamophobia are both worth talking about. So here we are. Wow. Now, she really fucked herself here. And I'll tell you why. Because she referred to her post as art. And people are not buying this. So she didn't even realize she started a whole new path here, claiming that this post, her initial post, is art. And that, it's subjective here to take away what you will from this post, the Iran versus Alabama post, as if it's art. No, it's not art. And then everyone attacked her about it not being art, and it turned into this big thing where everyone actually started attacking Sarah Silverman. Oh, wait, look at this. Even Mark Random chimed in.
It's random.
Yes, Mark Random chimes in. He sees this. He's scrolling Instagram. He sees this, and he goes, oh, shit, I'm loving Red Bar Radio.
Yeah.
Cry face, cry face, cry face.
It's random.
Fuck yeah.
So Mark Random sees this. He's finally convinced I'm not the sucker he always thought he was.
Told you guys that Random
I'm
was better than
anti-women
Hostbusta.
just like him. Yeah. Mark Random sees it, loves it. Loves it. So people start turning on Sarah K. Silverman. They start saying stuff like this. Lots of posts like this. They're saying, Sarah, you don't have to bring another group down just to make a point. I'm Iranian, and I can tell you that this is incorrect, and it's a stereotype. Please don't feed into the demonization of brown people. You can say something is wrong without misrepresenting us. Whoa. And they would have never said any of this if I didn't lead the way, to this thing. So we ruined her whole day. There's millions of these. Comparing one broad definition of a place or people you disagree with to another broad definition of a second place or people you disagree with is the definition of stereotype, racism, and bigotry. Yikes. Not what Sarah wanted. Here's another one. Right. Thanks for sharing the artistic rape and incest hypothesis. Nice one, Sarah. And it goes on and on. I've posted some examples in the Bring Back group. And there it was. Oh, and here's how I wrapped it up, because I thought 500 comments, they've had enough. So I replied to all these people this morning. And I said, guys, my comment was a simple troll. A goof. I hope you all learned a valuable lesson here today. Try not to spaz out so hard on social media. For God's sake, look at your comments. Paragraphs upon paragraphs replying to nonsense. Peace! And that was met with zero response. They just kept yelling at me and yelling at Sarah. It was every comment was either yelling at Sarah that she's racist or me that I'm an idiot, over and over and over again. And you know what it led me to believe? It's like these people are so selfish. These commenters who, again, need a whole documentary about them.
I'd like to dedicate my life to this documentary, honestly.
Commenters and the wacky things that they think. They're so selfish that they can't even take a moment to scroll up and see what the last 3 people said. You know what I mean? I do that. When I look at a thing and I want to post it, I go, what do the other people say? And then if I see something that I was going to say that's already been said, I won't contribute. Or I'll hit like on that guy's post. But these people are so selfish. They pollute the internet so much. I call this internet pollution. This is where you post something that's already been done to death, that no one needs. We have the like button for a reason. You could jump on board someone else's comment, but to continue to post the same thing. You know how many people? There were about 400 people asking me, please explain how this is racist. Please explain how this is anti-Muslim. No. And you saw how many people are going to ask me this? Stop it. Read a few comments. See what the other people are saying and then go, oh, okay. Or scroll up and see where I say, haha, got you guys. This is a joke. I spell it out for them completely. This is a gag, a goof to make you mad. They don't care. That's how cuckoo people
Like by this point?
Gino is flat broke. Gino ain't got no money. Flat broke. He's always looking so damn crummy. Flat broke Gino. Ain't nobody think he's funny. He can't move out of the projects 'cause Gino is flat broke.